Yeah, and this is going to become a truly historic flood across northwest Arkansas. We're going to get to the flooding in a second. We do have a new severe thunderstorm watch that's been issued for much of northwest Arkansas through the River Valley. This goes until 10 p.m. Some of these storms still could build into storms that could produce some stronger winds and occasionally some larger hail. You can see a severe thunderstorm warning now in Washington County, another one here in southwest Sequoyah County, all of northwest Arkansas, and almost all of the River Valley in flash flood warnings. We haven't seen a lot of rain yet in Fort Smith, but we're going to be getting a lot of rain later on tonight, and we're getting that rain again pushing off to the north and east through northwest Arkansas. Here's the new severe thunderstorm warning till 6:15 for Washington County. Primary concern is wind and hail with this storm as it passes through Fayetteville, likely through Tawnytown, Springdale, some hail, occasionally some penny, maybe nickel size, even quarter size hail with this, continuing toward the Rogers area and Lowell as well, where we don't need any more rain, obviously. Winds being estimated right now between 30 and 50 miles per hour, so definitely a lot of gusts out there, could blow things around. Look at these rainfall totals, though. You can see last 24 hours, 6 to 10 inches of rain across Benton and McDonald County. Last 3 hours alone, though, 3 to 4 inches of rain in Benton and Washington County. And so these areas from Rogers to Springdale to Fayetteville, where we're getting more rain just training over the same areas, this is going to make the situation much, much worse. We can see more storms starting to form across the River Valley to the south of this. Not a lot of activity again in Fort Smith just yet, but we're going to get a lot of it. As you can see, a line behind this. All of this will make its way into northwest Arkansas, making the situation again dire in spots, and then eventually bringing more rain for us in the River Valley. Well, a full update on this situation tonight in the next 7 days coming up. Yeah, and again, folks, I cannot emphasize this enough. This is absolutely a life-threatening situation for anybody who gets caught in these rising waters. If you're out driving around, you find some flooded roads, just find a different route. You don't know how high that water is going to be, and we are going to see examples like that all over Benton County. And we're going to see it all over Washington County, in particular in Washington County now, because we've seen just loads of rain. I mean, buckets of rain across the Fayetteville area, Springdale area as well over the last hour or so. It's just been raining constantly. It's the heavy stuff, too. And so this is really a concern for us over Springdale, Fayetteville, Rogers, Lowell, the Bentonville area, out toward areas around Beaver Lake, where it's been raining pretty consistently toward the Montanay area, toward the War Eagle area, up towards Gateway, Garfield, and out towards areas close to Avoca, too, south of Sonora, Springdale. These areas in particular, over the next couple hours, that's where some of the worst flash flooding is going to be. If you live in a low-lying area, you need to find shelter immediately and get to higher ground as quickly as possible. Getting a little bit of a break right now in Huntsville, but more storms coming right back through, and we've got a lot more behind this. Now, for us in the River Valley around Fort Smith and Van Buren, we haven't seen a lot of activity today, but we're seeing new storms start to develop, and we've got this line just off to the west. We're watching this line because not only is it going to bring a lot more rain right back into northwest Arkansas, but it's got that severe threat with it. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings with this line. It's got a lot of warm, moist air rushing into it. Untapped atmosphere in southeast Oklahoma, so you can see all the hail with these storms. A little bit of hail in northwest Arkansas, but the biggest hail right now with this storm near Gore and moving toward the evening shade area is certainly going to drop some quarter to perhaps golf ball size hail with that one. A little bit of pea-size or penny-size hail around the Fayetteville area, but nothing terribly big at the moment. Now, as far as more rain totals, you can see from that line, comes right into northwest Arkansas. These are probably underestimates. We could pick up another 1 to 3 inches of additional rain in northwest Arkansas, and honestly quite a bit of rain for us in the Fort Smith-Van Buren area too. Probably a little bit of an underestimate you saw right there. So flash flooding, the main concern tonight. Some severe storms, though, certainly possible, and those storms will continue to develop. Now, that's through the midnight hour. After midnight, we start to see better conditions, though still spotty showers and storms right into tomorrow morning. Not the flooding rain necessarily, but you can see with their in-house model, again, this pushes through, and tomorrow morning still some spotty shower and thunderstorm activity right into tomorrow morning in the area before that cold front starts to push out of here. And so by tomorrow afternoon, then we're starting to look a little bit better, though cooler and breezy. Still an isolated shower on Sunday. Bottom line is, though, Sunday will be better, and we'll be seeing improving conditions. Cold Monday morning, and then a little drier and a little warmer for us on Monday. To tell us more about that 7-day forecast, we go over to meteorologist Taylor Pinnell.